Hello everyone, warm welcome to my channel Learn and Upturn. In our today's video, we will study about arithmetic mean or mean. In statistics subject, we are going to discuss about measures of central tendency in which you study mean, median and mode. So our today's topic is what is mean and what are the types of series in mean. Mean is commonly known as average or arithmetic mean, okay, and is denoted by the sign bar x. While solving the problems, you will not write always mean. You will denote mean by the sign bar x. This is bar x. So the sign of mean is bar x. इफ़ यू आर नोइंग द एवरेज, अगर आपको एवरेज निकालना आता है तो मीन विल बी अ वेरी वेरी इजी चैप्टर फॉर यू टू सॉल्व as in terms of understanding and as in terms of calculations, because mean is all about finding out the average. You will find out the complications as further you proceed, like when you proceed to another series, like when you proceed to median mode, you will start finding complications, but mean is very easy to solve if you know the average. So for all those students who don't know how to find out average or what is average, I'll clear you all with one example. Now अभी सबसे पहले हम लोग देख लेते हैं एवरेज क्या होता है, उसे निकालते कैसे हैं, ठीक है. इन अ क्लास ऑफ 5 स्टूडेंट्स, each student secured the respective marks. एक क्लास है जिसमें 5 स्टूडेंट्स की एक क्लास है, 5 स्टूडेंट्स की स्ट्रेंथ है. एक एग्जामिनेशन में पांचों स्टूडेंट के जो मार्क्स हैं वो एज फॉलोज हैं, ओके. एंड आफ्टर द एग्जामिनेशन रिजल्ट्स, प्रिंसिपल आस्क्स द टीचर about the average performance of the class, that how was the performance of the class, okay. So teacher will not tell the individual marks of each student to the principal as a performance of the class. Rather she would tell the average performance of the class, that was what was the average performance in that particular examination. So to find out the average so the formula to find out the average is sum of total observations, that is the marks of the students, divided by number of observations, means count of observations. Sum of the total observations means we will add the individual marks of the total students, ठीक है. That is 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus 50. Sum of the total observations is the sum of these 5 numbers or marks. So let's calculate it. 10 plus 20 30, 30 plus 30 60, 60 plus 40 100, and 100 plus 50 is 150. Here I have not given the arithmetic sign. Here I have not denoted bar x because I am trying to clear out the concept of average, okay. That's why I have not denoted it with bar x, okay. Now number of observations, how many students marks are there? 1 2 3 4 and 5. So what will be the number of observations? 5. Dividing 150 by 5, we get 30, okay. So what is the average marks of the class or average performance of the class? 30, okay. 30 is the marks, 30 is the average performance of the class, okay. Now let's jump to the topic arithmetic mean directly, as we have understood the topic of average completely. So if you have to find out that whether the series is individual, discrete or continuous series, this is also a trick, that when your datas are not followed by frequencies, then it lies in individual series category. And when it lies with frequency, when it comes with frequency, it lies in either discrete series or either continuous series. And how to differentiate between that two series, we will discuss further. Okay, so on the basis of individual units, we have seen we have only individual series, and on the basis of frequency, there are two series, that is discrete series and continuous series. Now let's see how the examples, how the numericals are given on the basis of these three series. Now, in individual series, question comes like this. Marks secured by 5 students are as follows. Find out the arithmetic mean. I will not go through the entire solution here. We will see the solutions later. But I will show you the format, that how to arrange the data in individual, discrete and continuous series. तो एग्जामिनेशन में आपको क्वेश्चन ऐसे आएगा कि मार्क्स सिक्योर्ड बाय 5 स्टूडेंट्स आर एज फॉलोज. फाइंड आउट द अरिथमेटिक मीन फ्रॉम द फॉलोइंग डेटा. ठीक है, तो हम इसका सोल्यूशन कैसे करेंगे? वी विल ड्रॉ अ लाइन. आई एम ड्रॉइंग फ्री हैंड serial number. We have to serial it, we have to count it, that how many students are there. So it's convenient that you give serial numbers here only. See, there are 5 students, that's why 5 serial numbers are written over here, and the marks secured are as follows. Now, whenever you're solving individual series questions, make one thing clear in mind, that you have to copy the data in increasing order, in order, like you can't copy it as it is. आपको इसे ascending order में note down करना है. okay, like छोटा से बड़ा, small to big, ascending order में आप इसे लिखेंगे. So here in question it is already in ascending order. No, last one is not. Last two numerics are not in ascending order, so we will arrange that. Other than that, it's already in ascending order. So let's see. Marks. Marks will be denoted as X. As I further said earlier, as I earlier said that in individual series there is no frequency, so the marks is denoted as X. Okay. Now let's write down the marks in ascending order. 5, 10, 20. Then ascending order, 30 will come here. 30 and 40. I will not solve this question here because I'm just giving the example of the tabular presentation, that how individual series data are arranged in a table or schedule. Okay, so we have arranged this. This is a complete format of individual series where serial numbers or like ABCD. Here there can be anything, and here not only marks be given in question, it can be anything, like height, pocket money, income, expenditure, anything. Okay, I'm just giving a particular example. So this is individual series. आपका क्वेश्चन फॉर्म ये रहेगा, आपको उसे अरेंज ऐसे करना है, एंड देन यू हैव टू पुट इट डाउन इनटू द फॉर्मूला एंड देन सॉल्व इट. फॉर्मूलाज पे पुट ऑन करके हम बाद में देखेंगे. अभी बस हम बेसिक एलिमेंट्री नॉलेज अबाउट मीन देख रहे हैं. ओके, नाउ इन डिस्क्रीट सीरीज you will be given 2 set of numbers, whatever it is. In this example it is marks. Number 1 is marks and number 2 is number of students. ठीक है, so marks is your X and number of students is your frequency. As I earlier told, discrete series and continuous series is supported by frequency, variables and frequency. So this is the frequency and this is a variable. Okay, 2 columns we have. So these are the marks of the students and these are the number of students securing that marks. 20 marks is secured by 5 students. In an examination of a class, 5 students secure how many marks? 20 marks. Okay. 6 students of the class scored 30 marks each. 4 students of the class secured 50 marks each. 3 students of the class secured 80 marks each, and respectively 2 students of the class secured 100 marks each. Okay, so this is the format of discrete series where the variables or the numbers are supported by frequency. This is x and this is f. F is for frequency, that the number of items repeated how much times, and the frequency is not constant, it varies with time. So discrete series comes with frequency. Now let's jump to continuous series. One more important point, in a discrete series, unlike individual series, x is not in a series, it's just random. Like it can be anything, 20, 30, 100, 200. It will not be in a series, it can be random, any number. Okay, now third one is continuous series. So we will not prepare a separate table, we will do the modifications here only. Okay, like we will just rub the x and leave the frequency as it is. Okay, because variable of continuous series lies in class 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and 40 to 50. This is another example, do not relate it with the previous example of discrete series. Okay, so continuous series variable comes in a class, in a series, like this to this, this to this. It comes in a proper series, like the series of 5, 10. The difference between the series can be anything, like 5, 10, 15, 20. Here the difference of series is 10. The difference is of 10, 10. Okay, so this is the lowest limit and this is the highest limit. 0 is the lowest marks and 50 is the highest marks secured in a class. Okay, and when we talk about class, like 0 to 10 is a one class, 10 to 20 is a second class, 20 to 30 is another class. The lower number, the number which is less, is called L1 and the highest number of class is called L2. For example, अगर आपको डिफरेंस फाइंड आउट करना है, ये इतना सिंपल अगर क्लास इंटरवल नहीं है, अगर आपको क्लास इंटरवल का डिफरेंस फाइंड आउट करना है तो आप कैसे फाइंड आउट करेंगे? ओके, सो 0 to 10, the lower number is L1 and the higher number is L2. So you can find the difference like this, L2 minus L1, higher minus lower. So 10 minus 0 is equals to 10, hence prove that the difference of the classes are of 10. So x comes in this format, in a series, in a class interval, and frequency is as it is. Just like in discrete series, the frequency is given to you, same as here also the frequency will be given with x. Now let's understand what is this. 5 students of the class secured marks between 0 to 10. Like some students secure 4 marks, some secure 5.5 marks. So on an average, not calculating the individual marks of the student, 5 students of the class secured marks between 0 to 10. That can be anything between 0 to 10, nothing particular. Now next one, 6 students of the class secured marks between 10 to 20. Okay, 4 students of the class secured marks between 20 to 30. 20 to 30 के बीच में क्लास के 4 students का marks है. Okay, and same as 3 and 2 for 30 to 40 and 40 to 50. Okay, so this is a continuous series format. In individual series, we have seen only x, about individual numbers, marks, age, height. We particularly see about individual. In discrete series, we saw that marks with students, but marks are not in class interval, not in series. They are in definite numbers like anything 20, 30, 40. They are not in series, but in continuous series, x and f are there, but x is in series, like x is in class interval. So to find out the difference between discrete and continuous, this is a perfect trick that in discrete series x doesn't comes with class interval, and in continuous series x always comes with class interval. Okay, so this is the basic of mean, like how individual series, discrete series and continuous series are framed in tables or schedules. So a short step to understand about the format of all the three series, that is individual, discrete and continuous series. In our further class of arithmetic mean, we will discuss about the formulas and the datas, and then we will solve some basic numerical problems with individual, discrete and continuous series. So mean is all about finding out average, and there are formulas which you have to learn and then apply in different series. So with this, we come to the end of today's video. I hope it is helpful for you. Keep learning, keep growing. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and bye.